Millie's weaknesses against her.
And that's when she cooks up this master plan.
Yeah.
Starts creating these situations to make Millie look bad and herself the victim.
It's so subtly done. You know? McFadden doles out these little details.
Yeah.
The spilled juice, missing clothes, even that creepy incident with Cecilia in the bathtub.
Ugh, don't remind me.
All planned, all to manipulate.
Welcome to Witter. Who Has Time to Read? The podcast that brings deep dives for busy minds. Listen to AI hosts Jane and Dane and get ready to unpack the world's most captivating books in just a fraction of the time. Whether commuting, working out, or just squeezing in a quick break, we deliver key insights, thought-provoking themes, and takeaways you can carry into your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Plus, use our links in the description to purchase this book. Your support helps us bring more engaging book discussions to you. Listen and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Who has time to read? You do, with Witter.
Welcome to another deep dive. We're diving headfirst into Freida McFadden's The Housemaid, and oh boy, this psychological thriller is something else. You guys know I love my twists and turns, and this book, let me tell you, it delivers.
And it throws you right in from the first cage, that's for sure.
Right.
We meet Millie, just out of prison and living out of her car. She's desperate, really needs a fresh start.
Italy!
And then, bam, this opportunity lands in her lap. Live-in housemaid for the Winchesters. Sounds too good to be true, right?
Right. That's what gets me hooked when things seem almost too perfect.
Yeah.
You got Millie struggling, and then these Winchesters living large in their mansion. Something's got to be off,
You hit the nail on the head. As we get to know the Winchesters, things start to unravel.
Yeah.
Nina, the wife.
Yeah.
All about appearances, designer, everything.
It's always impeccable, right?
Always. And Andrew, the husband. Charming, successful. But there's this shadow, Something feels hidden.
Oh, definitely. And Cecilia, their daughter. I mean, come on.
Oh, now she's interesting.
Creepy. McFadden describes these piercing blue eyes like she's looking right through you.
It's brilliant how McFadden uses those little details to create that unease.
For sure.
You never quite warm up to any of them.
Yeah.
Then there are those little moments, the red flags, that make you go, hold on.
Yeah.
Like Enzo, the landscaper. He pulls Millie aside, all serious.
Yeah, that scene. So good.
And mutters, Pericola.
Gives me chills just thinking about it.
Danger. Straight up warning her.
Yep.
Small detail, huge impact. And then there's the locked window in Millie's room.
In the attic.
The attic room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels insignificant at first, but later, it's chilling.
Definitely. And Nina's behavior. Talk about controlling. Watching Millie's every move, it's suffocating.
Total control freak, like Millie's walking on eggshells.
Exactly. And then, bam, McFadden drops that bombshell. Nina, institutionalized, tried to drown Cecilia.
Talk about a twist.
Right. Your whole view of them just shifts. This picture-perfect family. Gone.
Blown to pieces. Makes you question everything you thought you knew, right?
Totally. Is she a loving mother who snapped, or is there something more sinister going on?
And just as you're processing that, Millie and Andrew, there's a spark.
Oh, yeah. That tension is building for sure.
And it's not just flirting. He starts showering her with compliments, gifts.
Undermining Nina at every turn.
Exactly. Blames Nina for their marriage falling apart. Calls her jealous. Classic manipulation.
Oh, totally. Poor Millie. She's vulnerable, needs stability, and he knows it.
He sees an opportunity, that's for sure. And just as things start heating up between them, Nina finds out about Millie's past.
Oof. Game changer.
Power shifts again.
Yeah.
Nina uses Millie's past to control her, threatens her.
It's like a twisted game, and Millie's stuck in the middle.
And then things explode between Nina and Andrew. He wants a separation.
Which Nina, of course, blames on Millie.
No self-awareness at all.
None. It's like she refuses to see her part in any of this, and that's when things get really dark.
And from here, things get really intense. Nina is reeling. Andrew wants out, and she goes into overdrive, trying to regain control.
It's like she becomes a different person, not just controlling anymore. She's scary. The way she taunts Millie about her past.
Oh, it's brutal.
Like she enjoys seeing Millie squirm.
Total power play.
Yeah.
Nina feels completely threatened, so she lashes out, uses Millie's weaknesses against her.
And that's when she cooks up this master plan.
Yeah.
Starts creating these situations to make Millie look bad and herself the victim.
It's so subtly done. You know? McFadden doles out these little details.
Yeah.
The spilled juice, missing clothes.
Yeah.
Even that creepy incident with Cecilia in the bathtub.
Ugh, Don't remind me.
All planned. All to manipulate how Andrew sees them both.
And it works. Andrew buys it completely. He sees this fragile wife who needs protecting. And Millie, she's already struggling. Now she's questioning her own sanity.
Classic psychological thriller, right? McFadden knows how to make you doubt what's real.
For sure. And it gets worse. The punishments Nina comes up with. Locking Millie in the attic for nothing. Demanding her hair. It's bizarre.
Like she gets off on it, you know? Having that control.
And then the drugging. That whole time, Millie's having these breakdowns, but it's Nina poisoning her.
That's where you see how truly dangerous Nina is.
It's terrifying. And then it all comes to a head. Millie wakes up, Cecilia's in the bathtub, water's rising.
Every parent's nightmare.
I know. And of course, Nina uses it to her advantage, convinces everyone Millie tried to drown Cecilia.
Turns the tables completely.
Again, poor Millie. Right back where she started, institutionalized, labeled as unstable.
But here's the thing about Millie. She doesn't give up.
Oh,
She
no.
could have, easily. But instead, she starts fighting back.
Yes, fine.
All those little things she brushed off, those red flags, they start making sense. The drugged water, the locked room, Nina's weird behavior. It clicks.
And she realizes.
He's been played.
And that's when things really get interesting.
And then Evelyn arrives, and, well, she just changed the whole game. Turns out she knew about Andrew, his dark side.
I know. It's chilling, right?
Right.
This whole time, his own mother knew what he was like and did nothing.
This is a lot about that family. The secrets they kept hidden, like this legacy of abuse passed down.
It's messed up. And then, that moment, when Millie snaps, kills Andrew.
Intense scene. But you almost feel a sense of, I don't know, release. He's pushed so far.
Right. Finally, she fights back. But then, typical Freida McFadden, just when you think it might be over for Millie, Nina walks in.
Of course. Finds Andrew dead. And what does she do? Seizes the opportunity.
Because of course she does. She's always got a plan, right?
Always. And she spins this whole story so convincing. Andrew locked himself in the attic, total accident.
And Millie, she just goes along with it.
She's traumatized, wants it over.
Yeah.
She plays her part in Nina's lie.
Which is what makes that ending so creepy. At the funeral, Nina's recommending Millie for a job to another rich family.
Like nothing happened. It's
Yeah.
chilling. The cycle just continues. Nina gets rid of her husband, gets rid of Millie as a threat, and she's free.
And Millie's still vulnerable, right in the same position. It's like she could become Nina.
Exactly. That's what makes McFadden so good. She leaves you thinking, what if?
Right. So wow, the housemaid. Everyone, we went from a woman needing a fresh start to, well, that.
Manipulation, power, the secrets families keep. It's all there.
And that ending, you're left thinking about it long after you finish the book, trust me.
If you want a psychological thriller that'll keep you guessing, pick this one up. Just be ready for some seriously messed up families. And maybe lock your attic door just in case.
Good advice. Until next time, everyone, keep those pages turning.
Thanks for listening to Witter, Who Has Time to Read, produced by One Media. Please support the author by purchasing the book or audiobook using the link in the description. It's a great way to help keep the art of writing alive. And stay in the loop. Subscribe to our newsletter for updates on weekly deep dives. And don't forget to share your thoughts or suggest our next deep dive at witterpodcast@gmail.com.